Welcome to the Blue Ridge Center for Environmental Stewardship, a special place where nature, history, and farming converge. Located on historic Mountain View Farm in Loudoun County, Virginia, the center is dedicated to demonstrating innovative approaches to environmental stewardship that are economically and ecologically sound. It operates on 900 acres owned by the Robert and D. Leggett Foundation. People of all ages can foster a personal connection to the natural world at the Blue Ridge Center. A wide range of experiences are afforded by our 10 miles of trails, diversity of wildlife, historic structures, community farm and educational opportunities. Please sit back as we further explore the uniqueness of the Blue Ridge Center for Environmental Stewardship. Bound by the Appalachian Trail Corridor and the Fairfax Ayers Land, the center is nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Providing a haven from the DC Metro's fast-paced environment, both the most discriminating naturalist and casual observer will be captivated by the myriad of ecosystems the property provides. Healthy streams, ponds, sylvan hillsides, and grasslands support the multitude of wildlife, which includes fox, bobcat, mink, over 130 species of birds, and numerous rare plants. The rich history of the Blue Ridge Center lands is indicated by the remains of 33 historical sites. Each is a reminder of the timbering and agricultural activities once in abundance throughout Loudoun County. But just as rapidly as large populations moved to surrounding city areas, rapidly did the lands dedicated to agriculture decline. In keeping with the cultural heritage of the land and region, sustainable farming is a crucial component of the Blue Ridge Center's commitment to environmental stewardship. Standing as an exemplar from which other agricultural efforts may be modeled, our farm demonstrates an ecologically and economically sound means of providing produce and meats. We give our livestock a humane and healthy life, allowing for free grazing while free of all hormones and antibiotics. All of our produce and flowers grow without any chemical fertilizers or pesticides. Anyone can enjoy the bounty of our farm by joining our community-supported agriculture program or by visiting our farm stand during the summer season. Our farm staff will be happy to provide further details. Interpreting the connections between people and the natural world is at the heart of our stewardship mission. Through a variety of educational opportunities, we hope to excite a sense of belonging within the natural world, which may lead to responsible day-to-day decision-making. We encourage educators to partake in our professional development workshops, which will enable them to use the Blue Ridge Center as an extension of their classrooms. Upon completing a program, teachers will be able to deliver lessons that enrich their existing curricula and satisfy the students' interests and the state standards of learning. High school and college students are afforded the opportunity to participate in week-long service learning projects, which provide an artful blend of work, study, and recreation. The public can take advantage of our Natural Connections events, which vary from bird walks and butterfly counts to star parties. With each program, the goal is the same: to excite environmental stewardship that will extend beyond the Blue Ridge Center lands and into the lives of our visitors. All activities at the Blue Ridge Center fall under or combine farmland stewardship, land stewardship, and cultural resource stewardship. At Mountain View Farm, we are continually working to promote healthy soil as the source from which healthy foods burgeon. By working closely with local extension agents and soil experts, we are demonstrating sustainable means of controlling soil erosion and nutrient depletion. In our Three Sisters garden, we employ the Native American method of planting corn, beans, and squash in a symbiotic relationship. Corn acts as the support for beans to climb, and the beans draw nitrogen from the air to feed the squash, which in turn grows at the base of the corn, keeping the desired coolness and naturally crowding out weeds. We also practice permaculture, a method of perennial agriculture that imitates natural ecosystems and supports wildlife as well as human needs. Our animals are raised on natural pasture land in an integrated rotational system. This system simulates the movement of wild herds that graze an area and then move on when the grasses have been depleted, not returning for weeks or months. This process of grazing and regrowth encourages the development of rich soils, maintains the vigor of the grasses, and increases the diversity of grass species. Our sustainable farming practices go hand in hand with restoring the land and its natural systems such as stream beds and forests. Integral to this form of stewardship is ongoing research and study. To date, we have conducted numerous studies including an ecological inventory and conservation management plan, a habitat and biological survey of the land, various reptile, amphibian, and fish studies, butterfly monitoring projects, bird monitoring projects, recreation ecology studies, and projects that allow for recreational activities while protecting natural resources such as vernal pools and springs. Our third stewardship area pertains to cultural resources, where we seek to understand and preserve the historical record of human presence on our land and utilize these resources appropriately and adaptively to support our practices. We support research and educational programs in archaeology and history that further our purpose. In the future, we hope to preserve designated historic structures through stabilization and restoration. Researchers are constructing a database documenting all 33 of the Center's historical sites, including aerial, modern, and historic photos, historical maps, and archaeological and historic information. Deed histories of all 13 parcels of Blue Ridge Center land and many other surrounding properties have been conducted that track ownership from the original Fairfax land grant to the present. Additional projects undertaken include a restoration plan for the main farmstead house, hosting archaeology digs open to the public, school groups, and volunteers, developing a stewardship plan to stabilize each structure that can be saved, developing applications for the National Register of Historic Places. As a nonprofit organization, we rely on the generosity of donors who share our vision for environmental stewardship. With the demand of a growing population impressing itself upon our local lands, the need for undeveloped land where people can connect with nature is increasing. All philanthropic support is greatly appreciated and may be tax deductible. Please allow our staff to help with your donation. There are many other ways to offer your support. We invite you to lend a hand with our monthly trail projects, garden and cleanup projects. Join our CSA program and receive a weekly share of fresh, naturally grown produce, or visit our farm stand during the summer season. Submit a research and study proposal, adopt an area, attend one of our fun and family-oriented public programs. See our website at www.blueridgecenter.org for information about upcoming events and activities.